Greetings and salutations. This is the voice of Loquacious of Heard, bringing you his blind reaction to RWBY, Season 5, Episode 4, titled Lighting the Fire, by Rooster Teeth. Please support the official release, which can be found at a link in the description. Well, events seem to be propelling the Faunus towards a small civil, or rather uncivil, war, which benefits Mr. Taurus and Salem, so boo on that. Weiss would appear to be preparing to become a self-rescuing princess, and it's time for advanced lessons for Team Ranger, and Oscar too, all courtesy of Professor Ozpin. So now, without further ado, for all and sundry, especially the sundries, ladies, gentlemen, and those who have yet to make up their minds, let us see what Season 5, Episode 4 has in store for me as we continue our story, Once Upon a Time. One of the things of particular interest to me is I will be curious to see Oscar's training. Idea of Ozpin having lived many, many lives, and having acquired a great many skills and memories, and the ability to pass some of those on, enjoy it quite a lot, and that sort of idea of a gestalt mind, built up many people's personalities, many people's general thoughts and experiences, offers a great deal of sort of usefulness in nearly any situation. I imagine if Oscar can learn to more easily channel Ozpin, and if that muscle memory that Ozpin was talking about last time starts kicking in, then Oscar should be able to do a lot of things. I imagine that over the millennia, the good old Wizard of Oz has had to pick up a number of odd skills. I'm also somewhat curious, amongst the Faunus, as to sort of roughly how many of their people support Taurus's view of things, and how many of them support the Belladonna's view of things. Perhaps we'll find out. Nice trees. I've said it before, but the animation this season has definitely, kicked it up yet another notch. Oh yes, that's right.
How much further, pal?
This should just about do it.
Okay.
You wait here. I'll go up ahead and make sure the coast is clear.
Sure. Yes, you're in the middle of the trap.
I can't believe you were dumb enough to let me lead you here.
2, 4, 6, 7.
Is this everyone?
No. No, it's not enough.
Yes, little lady. This is it. Well, unless you count the whole rest of the camp back that way.
That way.
Huh?
She needs to know after she kicks your ass.
Way.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Now to pay me back for this tooth, we're gonna take your bike.
No.
You're gonna take your
No, you're not.
lips.
Yeah, ragtag band of
You got the
bandits
jump
is
on me
not
last time, sweetheart.
not going to be able to
You
handle
really ought
this.
to think twice about fighting all right. Get her!
Yeah. The metal arm offers certain advantages, particularly when you're as skilled as she is. Ooh. Oh. Ow! That was a impressive hit.
Who are you? It doesn't even matter. When Raven finds out what you did, you're dead.
Possibly, but I doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm her daughter, after all.
Dead.
Yeah. Yeah. You're going to be in trouble, sir. Terrible, terrible trouble. Meanwhile... Oh. Oh, nice recovery.
Man, Oz wasn't kidding. Oscar's picking up on this stuff fast.
Very nice to see. Ouch.
My gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Yes, I did it! Oscar?
You punched our square in the
forgot
face.
to engage your aura again.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because this method makes you less likely to forget.
Hmm.
Mind if I give it a shot?
Not bad, Miss Rose. But Oscar doesn't have the years of training that you do. Or I do.
Mm-hmm. Or engaged.
Oh, well, maybe we should, take a break.
No. Ooh. Some good blocks in there. Whoops. Ooh!
Ouch.
The next time you want to throw a left cross, remember to push off with the appropriate foot. And as always, do be aware of any openings.
Got it!
Mm-hmm.
Hey, are you okay?
How is this so exhausting?
Your body isn't used to this kind of training.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention generating a defensive aura on your own. It takes intense concentration at first, but in time it will become second nature, allowing you to deflect attacks and gradually heal your wounds. After that, you can begin focusing on your semblance.
Nice.
Whatever that may be.
Semblance.
I wonder what a semblance
you know,
is.
like your very own superpower. Everybody's got one. It's just a matter of finding it and mastering it. Ruby moves super fast. Electricity makes me stronger. Ren can mask emotions, and John can,
I'm imagining something with communication.
Can't do it.
John's
Just
on
become
you.
whole, Joan of Arc thing.
He hasn't found his semblance yet, but we all know he will.
Hmm.
And you will too. We all just have to try and help each other get stronger.
Very good.
Cool.
A common philosophy is that a warrior's semblance is a part of who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Some say your personality and character can define your semblance, while some claim that it's the other way around. Of course, there are still many who don't see a connection at all.
It's hard to know when you know sometimes. Ren's semblance was unlocked from intense stress. And mine kicked in during training one day.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Oh, struck by lightning, didn't die. Crazy Thursday.
And of course it was on a Thursday, the day of Thor.
Don't worry, Mr. Ark. Your journey is far from over. And the same might be said for all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Unlocking your semblance isn't the end. It can still grow and evolve. Providing you're willing
Nice.
to put in the work, who knows what could happen.
Then let's get back to it.
Very good. Meanwhile, back at the bandit camp, a bunch of bruised and bloody bandits. A distraction. Slowly damaging the cage, while leaving the bonds intact. Oh, Weiss, you are smart. Let them still think that you can't do anything. That you are captive. Oh, and Yang, you might want to pay attention to their prisoner at some point in time. I know you're not expecting to see anyone here. Ah, yes, her again.
Mom. Yang.
Mm-hmm.
So, after all this time, you finally decided to visit me.
Mm-hmm.
You know that I searched for you. I spent years looking for you. And you found me.
Mm-hmm.
You were patient, determined, and strong enough to make your dream a reality.
Very good.
Well done, Yang.
Mm-hmm.
But did you have to be so rough with my men? I didn't want a fight. They started it. Well, you certainly finished it.
Definitely. Yeah.
Right. I'm sure this is all very overwhelming, but I must admit that you've proven yourself. So any questions you have, I'll be happy to answer.
Okay.
You can stay with us tonight. I'll even have the cooks whip up something for you. That's not why I'm here. What was that? I'm not here for you. Ruby is somewhere in Mistral. She's with Crow and she's going to need my help.
Mm-hmm.
I just need you to take me to her. And why would I do that? Because we're family.
Mm-hmm.
Family.
Yep.
Only coming around when they need something. I have to say, I'm disappointed. After all, you found me, didn't you? Why not take that drive and use it to find your little sister if she really means that much to you? Because you're going to save me time. Ruby was heading to Mistral, but there's no guarantee she's made it there. Looking for her in Anima could take ages. But Dad told me how your semblance works.
Mm-hmm.
You could bond to certain people. And when you do, you could create a portal that takes you straight to them. You've got one for Dad, one for me, and you've got one for Crow.
Mm-hmm.
He promised me he'd watch out for Ruby before he left. And I trust him. So, make a portal to my uncle and sister, and I'll be on my way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it takes real strength to march in here and demand such a favor of me.
It does.
Got to say, I'm impressed.
Mm-hmm.
It's very noble to want to help out your sister. But if she's with Crow, then she's already a lost cause. What does that mean? You don't want to get mixed up in all of that, Yang. Ozpin is not the man you think he is.
She's already
And
mixed
Crow
up in
is a
all this.
fool for trusting him. I would know. I trusted him once too. I don't care what you think. Your choice is your own. All I'm suggesting is that instead of getting wrapped up in something too big for you, for any of us, that
It
maybe
seems like it's pretty big.
take a moment to wonder if you're already where you belong.
I
Save your
don't think she
breath.
is.
You could spout off whatever you want, but nothing is going to keep me from my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Well, aren't you stubborn?
Mm-hmm.
I get it from my mom.
I think that was a compliment.
Well, if that's how you feel, then it sounds like we're done here. Take her away.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
Did you not hear me? I said, send me to Crow, damn it!
That's enough! You watch your mouth in front of our leader!
Oh. This is not going to end well for her men.
Yang?
Weiss?
Oh, this is not going to end well for her men.
He is out.
And well, this is going to make for some awkward family reunion in the future.
What is that?
Don't worry about it. What are you doing here?
Well, that's my mom, and she could take us to Ruby. Ugh.
Your mom kidnapped me?
Yeah.
You kidnapped her?
Yeah.
Enough! Thank you. If you people don't keep it together, this place will be crawling with Grimm. Give the girl her weapon back.
There's that slight problem. If people get
You
too
two
angry and
in the
violent and
tent.
fighting,
Now.
there will be
Why?
Grimm.
If you're really going after your sister, then you need to know the truth.
Ah, time for more information.
Sorry about...
Aww. Aww.
I missed you so much.
Aww. So sweet.
I missed you too.
Mm-hmm. Well, that went... Well, I suppose it went better than would be reasonably expected given everything that was going on. So, we have 2 of Team RWBY back together, and heading for a 3rd of Team RWBY, so we are indeed looking at a reunion of sorts. Well, I'll be curious to find out exactly what information that Weiss and Yang are going to get out of all this. But until next time, my gentle viewers, as always, kindly remember, y'all are awesome. Stay awesome.